Shannon Dawson is expected to be the next offensive coordinator for the Miami Hurricanes. Mario Cristobal has got his guy coming to Coral Gables. So what is this going to look like? What can we expect from Shannon Dawson? Well, he's an air raid disciple, was previously the OC at Houston. Offense scored right around 36 points a game. They ran the football around 43% of the time, 56% pass. They're going to sling the rock. Okay, you can expect a lot of quick game and the ball out of Tyler Van Dyke's hands quick, fast, in a hurry. That's who they are going to be. But Mario Cristobal, it also is reported, likes the way that he is developing the run. So you're going to have an air raid first, is what we can assume, but running the football will also be a part of this scheme going forward. So we'll see how that develops. If you have not yet subscribed to the On3 YouTube channel, we'd love to have you a part of this. College football evidently does not stop. The show doesn't either, so make sure you're subscribed. Also, follow me on the socials at JD Piquel on Twitter as well as on Instagram. Here's one of my biggest takeaways. Tyler Van Dyke had a ton of scrutiny coming out of the 2022 season. Had a great 2021 year. Everyone's saying he might be the best quarterback returning. Maybe he's going to be a top pick. There was so much buzz around Tyler Van Dyke, and then in 2022, had a significant drop-off in production. Now, I am not of the opinion that Tyler Van Dyke just magically took a huge step back. Like, I'm not of the opinion that he doesn't have the ability to do what he did in 2021 in 2023. I think if we're reading the context here, it's okay. He was in a different system, and that system didn't play to his strengths potentially, or maybe the weapons around him weren't all the way healthy all the time. Xavier Restrepo was hurt a lot of the year. I mean, there's so much that goes into this, but when you look at this scheme, they're going to put a lot on Tyler Van Dyke. They're going to ask him to throw the football consistently, over 30 times a game. Did they throw it at Houston last year under Shannon Dawson? This scheme is going to say, Tyler Van Dyke, we will go as you go. The offensive line, it's a work in progress. Wasn't great last year. That's fine. Catch, rock, throw, balls out of your hand. We're not going to ask this line to pass protect for 5-6 seconds at a time. Like I said, a lot of extended handoffs, in the sense of we're throwing a screen out to the boundary or we're getting the ball out to numbers quick. Like, that's going to be the kind of formula. So they're putting a lot on TVD's plate to allow them to be successful. This air raid scheme requires a lot of your quarterback. And this is just a great way to jumpstart your program, jumpstart the offense. You struggled last year. Everybody knows it. It's not a secret. The offense at Miami had its own issues. So when you don't have the personnel to line up and run a pro-style attack or maybe run what everybody else is running, what do? You get creative. You get unorthodox. What is more unorthodox than the air raid? Maybe the triple option, but I don't think Miami's running the triple option anytime soon. This is just a great way to zag when everybody else zigs. It's hard to prepare for. When you're running something that's unorthodox and something that you're not going to see on a weekly basis in the ACC, that means you have to commit a bunch of extra preparation to defending it. It's just a pain. It gets you out of your comfort zone as a defense. There are 5 wide receivers now. Coach, we've been playing teams with 1 or 2 tight ends for the better part of the last couple of weeks. You see what I'm saying here? Having to adjust to what Miami's going to do offensively could end up being the ace in the hole for them. So I like the approach from Mario Cristobal. Different offensive scheme than maybe the rest of the country is running traditionally, but it's hard to argue with the results. Over 30 points a game. I think 36 points a game last year did Shannon Dawson and the Houston Cougars have. 56% pass. Like I said, they're going to be pass heavy, but they still will make it a point to run the football. Okay, so they'll still have that physical edge about them. But for Shannon Dawson in this offense, they're going to go as Tyler Van Dyke goes in 2023. Should be a whole lot of fun. Appreciate you rocking with us. The Hard Count every single day. We got some content for you, and it's always college football. Nick Brake, Lifting Heavy, this is your show. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at JD Piquel. We're going to keep the party rolling, and we will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.